Hey, this is Boyd. Welcome to Lesson 1 of Sports Betting University. Now, if you're new to sports betting or just been playing losing a lot, this video is for you as well as a series of educational videos coming up. Today I'm breaking down the essential terms that you have to know, every sharp bettor knows, so you can stop betting blind and start betting like a pro. Now, if you can't talk sharp, you certainly can't bet sharp. Most losing sports bettors don't even know what a hook is, or juice, and 99% of them certainly don't know what positive EV is or how it works. So stick with me. I'm going to give you the glossary that's going to help everyone be a lot smarter and certainly save you more money on bets in the future to go. So here we go. Let's get started and talk about sports betting terminology. Now, the first one is mainline bets. Now, the mainline bets are money. Line bet is just simply picking a winner, but the key here is it has various odds for the favorite or the underdog. For example, if you pick the Miami Dolphins minus 150 to win on the money line bet, that means you can risk $150 to win 100. Of course, you can downsize and scale that, risking $15 to win 10. Now, let's say the Dolphins were an underdog at plus 130. That means you could risk $100 to win $130, or you could risk $10 to win 13. It all scales that direction for the underdog on the plus side. Now, a point spread bet levels the playing field. So if you see the Dolphins minus 3.5, that means they have to win the game by 4 points or more to cover the spread. If they win by 3 or less, or even lose the game outright, you would lose the bet on that particular side of the point spread. The favorite always gives points at minus. The underdog always gets points, so they have the plus. Now let's talk about totals. Totals or over-unders are the same thing. The combined score of each team at the very end of the game is going to be over or under. So you'll bet on that side of things, whether if you think that the score is going to be over that number or under. Very simple, very easy. You can divide it up into alternative markets like first quarter, first half, things like that. You can also have totals or over-unders in those markets. Now let's talk hook. The hook is at 0.5 or extra half a point. So if it's the Dolphins minus 3.5, that half is the hook. And again, that can cost you a lot of money in different situations, for the better or for the worse, with the hook. So if we have VIG or the juice. So the juice is the commission or the fee that the sports books will charge you. So if you have minus 110, that minus 110 is the price. And so essentially if you play minus 120, that juice or that price point is higher and more costly. Certainly you taking the bet at minus 110 is much, much better than minus 120, minus 125, etc. And the underdog price at plus 120 is certainly better than plus 110. So certainly shopping is very, very key. Next up is the term push. A push is when the final number, the final score, ends up exactly on the point spread or the total that you landed on. So you get your money back. You don't win, you don't lose. Get your money returned back to your account. Now all the terms we just talked about are for mainline bets, full game bets. You can also do alternative markets. An alternative market, or sometimes called alt, will actually be first quarter, first half, second quarter. It's broken up into alternative markets, smaller markets of those mainline type of opportunities. Next up, and this always gets a chuckle, is unit size or unit sizing. Basically, it's the betting amount that you've budgeted for 1 to 2% of your total bankroll. So for example, if you have a $1,000 bankroll, a 1% amount would be $10. So that would be 1 unit. If you bet 2 units, that'd be $20. You don't bet dollars, you bet units. Next up is handle. If you hear the word handle, basically it's just the amount of money that's bet on a particular game. So if a game has a large handle, it means there's a lot of money coming in on that particular game. Sharp bettor versus square bettor. And the sharp uses math, data, and lots of market insights to make their wagers. And a square guesses, takes picks from other people, and randomly puts money out there with no direct path of profit. We don't do that. Now next up is positive EV or positive expected value. You're going to hear me say this a lot. Positive EV bet is a mathematically profitable bet over the long haul. Now I'm going to break down positive EV as a whole other video in an upcoming lesson. Now I want you to save this glossary, bookmark it, watch it over and over again. Make sure you know these terms inside and out. If you want to win long term, you have to understand the language. That's step 1. Now if you're ready to keep going, make sure you download the free Sharp Bettor Toolkit. It has this glossary, a bankroll builder guide, my top tools to find edges before you bet. And if you want to get my help, all is dialed in, book a free one-on-one consult with me. I'll show you exactly how to build a sharp plan for football season. Links are below. Grab your toolkit and let's get started. Make sure you check out lesson 2. I'll see you there.